tired. It's not because I have a 2-year-old that wakes up at the crack of dawn or a cat that wants to fight me every time I want to sit down and relax. I mean, I am tired because of those things, but I've been working since I was 14 years old. I'm 37 now. That is 23 years of my life. And honestly, that's not even the reason. I'm a parent now. I have responsibilities, bills, and honestly, with how fast the world is changing, sometimes I wonder how any of us are supposed to keep up. Now, to clarify, I am blessed. I really am. I have a son, my wife, my health, a roof over my head, a flexible job. So this video isn't about hating adulthood. I think it's more about the way life slowly consumes you, financially, mentally, emotionally. Things like social media, feeds, algorithms fighting for your attention every second of the day. And I feel like I've been stuck in this loop for the last 10 to 15 years of my life. And honestly, it's so hard to picture myself stuck for the next 30 to 40 years. And I think as we stay in this cycle, we lose pieces of us. But the thing is, I don't really want to lose myself. When I was younger, I would spend hours and hours playing with Lego or drawing or exploring my backyard, playing video games or role-playing with my brothers and cousins. As I got older, my hobbies slowed down, and it used to actually embarrass me that I used to do this quote-unquote childish stuff. Because as adults, society values efficiency, productivity, availability, output. Usually creativity isn't valued. It's seen as childish, unproductive, selfish, and something that you might do at the end of your day if there's any time left, maybe. I think the way that we validate creativity as adults is turning it into content, into side hustles, and hoping that we go viral. But that's if you can create the consumption mentality, which, let's be honest, it's never been easier to consume. We open any app and we're being sold something. And with things like AI, there are even more things vying for our attention. The modern world has become terrific at turning people into consumers instead of creators. I think about my son, and everything is an opportunity for him to be creative. We were walking through the local shops the other day, and he picked up a roll of gift wrapping paper, and the next thing I knew, we were having sword fights. And when I picked up a second sword and started dual wielding, he said, "I try it," which I replied over my dead body, and then I proceeded to win the sword fight. I love that little guy. As children, we never needed to ask for permission to be creative. It was just part of our essence. It's who we were. And as I get older, I firmly believe that it's something we need in our lives just as much as we need food, water, shelter, and air. So, away from the airy-fairy ideas of being creative, let's talk about the facts. There are people that have defined our human experience, those that have shaped our culture, shaped generations. These people were musicians like Chester Bennington, who wanted to heal people with his music, or artists like Van Gogh, who became an artist because of his brother's encouragement, or writers like J.R.R. Tolkien, who wanted to expand his linguistic skills. And you have storytellers, entrepreneurs. Now, you don't need to have the weight of these titles if it's too heavy, but all I want to be able to do is to create on a regular basis. to draw pixel art, or to tell stories here on YouTube. And that's enough for me. I don't need to change the world, but when I create regularly, it reminds me that I'm human by grounding me and connecting me to a part of myself that's so easy to lose. And it helps me turn up better as a husband and as a father, and it helps me feel like I can make a difference to those around me. Being creative isn't about being famous or about clout or getting rich. I mean, sometimes these things are byproducts, but for the majority of us, being creative just reminds us what it is to be human in a world that is largely digital. And that's what I want this channel to be. For me and for you, an opportunity to create something together, to be human together, to support one another, to share our creative projects, to encourage creativity, to rediscover our long lost passions. I think a lot of people consciously and subconsciously want permission to create again. And if that's you, here it is. Create something beautiful and do it for you. If this video connects with you, please let me know. And if you're comfortable sharing, let me know in the comments what you're creating, what you're working on at the moment. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you spending your time here with me today. And remember, it's never too late to create something beautiful.